Beyond belief, experiencing Earth's strangely gravity-defying sights. The rule of gravity, which was established by the famous English physicist Isaac Newton in the 17th century, is thought to be obeyed by everything that exists on our planet. If you remove a pen from the table and then drop it, we are well aware that it will not, under any circumstances, fly up into the air. However, there are gravitational anomalies in which this law does not hold. For example, a hushed automobile can travel uphill by itself, a waterfall can flow upward, and a boulder that weighs many tons can remain on top of a cliff at an implausible slope, swaying but not falling. These are some locations on Earth where gravity does not in any way exert its influence. The reverse waterfall in India. Nanaghat, also known as Nanaghat, is a mountain range in Maharashtra that is located close to the Konkan coast and the Deccan Plateau. The gorgeous reverse waterfall can be found in Nanaghat. It is highly recommended that you go for a hike when you visit the peaceful Nanaghat. The experience of hiking to the waterfall in the opposite direction will be nothing short of spectacular. The powerful force of the winds that push the water upwards is the straightforward explanation for this effect, which is the opposite of what you might expect. Mount Aragat. It is a mountain that blasts people away, and it is located on the border between Turkey and Armenia itself. Every year, thousands of tourists from all over the world make their way to this mountain to watch the remarkable anti-gravity phenomenon that occurs when a car that is in neutral moves uphill without anything being driven by the driver. If you stop the engine of your vehicle at the base of the mountain, the vehicle will climb up on its own without additional assistance. In the vicinity, there is a river that also flows upward. There are a lot of people who have been to this location who have stated that it is simpler to go up than it is to go down. There is a mystery spot in Santa Cruz, United States. The location, which is one of the most well-known secret places in the United States, can be discovered near Santa Cruz, California, and measures only 150 feet or 46 meters in circumference. It is situated in the heart of the forest. In 1939, a party of surveyors discovered the mysterious location, and in 1940, it was made available to the general public. Strangely enough, individuals walk around looking as though they are leaning over and that they are going to take a good fall at any moment. Even though there is still no rational explanation for this phenomenon, people frequently return to experience the joy of being there once more. Street Ignis Mystery Spot lies in the United States of America. 1950 was the year when this location was found. At the time that a group of individuals arrived at this location to conduct an investigation, all of their apparatus suddenly ceased functioning. Both of their tripods were not level, and the perception of height was consistently skewed against them. When you try to maintain your balance against a wall, you will, as you might anticipate, experience a variety of dizzy symptoms. It is almost as if gravity is not being considered. Several days later, it was discovered that the force of gravity did not operate at this location, which is around 300 square feet in size. Standing in this location will give you the impression that you are inside of a spaceship. 5. The Oregon Vortex, located in the United States. Oregon Vortex is one of the oldest and most original examples of roadside Americana in the state of Oregon. It is also a view into a weird universe where the implausible is the usual and daily physical realities are reversed. The Oregon Vortex may be found on Sardine Creek in Gold Hill, Oregon in the United States. Residents of the area claim that the Amerindians considered this location to be a forbidden zone before any development took place in the area. In addition, those who were traveling through the area frequently observed their horses refusing to traverse the location. Tape measures, balls that move uphill, yardsticks, bubble levels, and plumb lines are some of the tools that are utilized at the Oregon Vortex to explain the phenomenon. In Nevada, in the United States of America, the Hoover Dam. If you go to this dam, which is 221.4 meters high, you will have the opportunity to experiment by pouring water from a bottle. This dam is one of the most amazing tourist places in the United States. Instead of flowing in the typical manner, the liquid seems to be flying upwards. Attempting to toss a light object from the same location will result in the same thing happening. The object will begin to float instead of falling because of the high wind. Florida's Spook Hill. Spook Hill is a site in Florida that is situated on Lake Wales Ridge. It is a spot where automobiles travel in the direction of the hill, since no driver is driving them. The situation is completely different at this location. In this location, if you come to a stop and park your vehicle, it will be pulled in the opposite direction of the slope. This occurs because there is no gravitational force present in this location. The Magnetic Hill in India. These hills, which are situated on the Leh Kargil Highway and are located 30 kilometers away from the city of Leh, give the impression of possessing magnetic capabilities that are capable of drawing automobiles up, just like Spook Hill and Mount Aragat. Several names such as Mystery Hill and Gravity Hill have been awarded to it as a result of the extraordinary phenomenon that it possesses. The eastern side of this hill is where the Indus River runs, and it is located at an elevation of 14,000 feet above sea level. Airplanes must raise their height as they fly over these hills to avoid being pulled down. The magnetic force would not be able to bring about the crash of the airplane. Yet, it is something that is utilized as a safety measure. Numerous individuals, on the other hand, think that the entire thing is an optical illusion brought about by the round shape of the hills. This is the magnetic power that is said to be present in the hill that is situated close to Gurudwara Path or Sahib, according to the scientists. Airplanes that are flying overhead are likewise subject to the influence of this power. It has been reported by several pilots that they experience vibrations while passing by. Located in the United States, the Devil's Tower. Devil's Tower is the first national monument in the United States of America. It is a natural monolith that may be found in Crook County, northern Wyoming, close to the communities of Hewlett and Sundance. When measured from its base to its peak, the tower is 867 feet tall. It is situated at an elevation of 5,112 feet above sea level and is situated 1,267 feet above the Belfort River. Due to its impressive size and shape, the mound is considered to be Wyoming's most significant location. Using a wooden ladder that was 350 feet in height, two local ranchers named Willard Ripley and William Rogers were the first people to scale this mound in the year 1893. Devil's Tower is widely regarded as a one-of-a-kind and premier climbing place among climbers from all over the world. More than 5,000 climbers visit Devil's Tower every single year. Myanmar's Kyaiktiyo Pagoda. In the state of Mon, Burma, the Kyaiktiyo Pagoda, which is often referred to as Golden Rock, is a particularly well-known Buddhist pilgrimage site. It appears as though this rock is going to fall since it is covered in gold leaves that have been plastered on by its male believers of the religion. On the other hand, in actuality, it has been there in the same location for 2,500 years. There is a massive boulder that is approximately 6 meters in diameter and is situated at an elevation of 1,200 meters. The rock is said to be held by the hair of Buddha, which is enclosed within it, according to tradition. Anyone can move the rock, but even nature has not done so yet. The rock is not fixed. Because it is believed that only a woman is capable of moving the rock, it is forbidden for women to reach out and touch it. England's reverse waterfall. One other example of a waterfall that runs in the opposite direction can be seen close to Hayfield in the Derbyshire Peak District. The Kinder River flows downward until it reaches a particular point, and then it begins to flow upwards as a result of powerful windstorms that cause water to flow upwards. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative